Hi, I'm Jules and welcome to Digital Rack Gear, where we bring you reviews and tips about digital rack gear for music production. Today we're making the case for vintage rack gear and why it deserves a place in your studio. So let's get into it. First reason is value for money. I love buying secondhand gear, especially when it kicks serious ass with its functionality. And when you look at the functions on some classic pieces from the 80s and 90s, some of the algorithms in this gear are either not replicated in modern gear, or if there is a modern iteration, the vintage piece often do it better than the newer gear. Reason number two is finding originality in older gear. Creative people make the best of what they've got. With older gear, there's often untapped sounds which can become your signature sound. What's more, some gear limitations lead to creative implementation in your music. If you're concerned about reinventing the wheel, remember that what was commonplace 25 or 35 years ago will be completely new to listeners today. Reason number three is a community of fellow users of that gear. Some gear gathers a small but committed following of devoted users. These are the people who set up the fan site, social media support the newest operating systems, and share patches and tricks to help you get the most out of your gear, much like as I'm trying to do with this channel. This can be really rewarding as you can connect with fellow musicians and really enhance your life, also contributing to other people's projects through these pieces of gear and the communities that support them. Number four is recycling, which is all the rage. And when you're buying vintage, you are effectively recycling, putting old gear to great use. When you buy new, sure, you get a warranty, but you also have consumed more resources, often plastic, made in poorer developing countries where environmental laws are a little more, let's say, relaxed. Do your bit for the environment, be a legend, and recycle. Reason number five, when you buy vintage, you're buying a vibe. And there are some pieces of gear that have a sound. The best sound like a record. Others simply have an implementation of effects that are characters in their own right. This adds up to a vibe in a piece of gear. The user interface, the design of the sound architecture mixed with the hardware equals a unique combination that can gel with you as a musician and even better, gel with your listeners. Suddenly, it's not just sounding like a record, it can sound like your record. So let's have a look at the summary of why you should consider buying vintage rack gear. Value for money, finding originality in older gear, a community of users, recycling, and buying a vibe, the character of the gear. I really hope you've learned some of the good reasons to buy vintage rack gear and what that can offer you and help out whether you want to invest in that next piece of gear. If you like this video, hit that like button. Please subscribe for more digital rack gear. See you soon.